spoken about before is another thing. There's no point in having negative thoughts in your head, because what you focus on and you get more of. Do you understand that? So do you notice that people that focus on, or if you focus on a certain thing in your life, it comes to fruition, like it actually happens? So start to focus on and make what's going to happen in your life happen for you. I promise you this stuff works. And it's only been in the last 2 years that I've really gotten really strict with it, and it's just catapulting, like moving so much faster, and it gets more powerful, and you get good at it, you get better at it, and you get more amazing at it. And teach, like if you want to, once you start to get good at it, another great way to instill it in you is to teach others. So do you find that when you learn something, if you then teach someone else, it kind of, it clarifies it for you, but then you learn more? And the other thing, in one of our books that we've written, we call it NPC, which is called non-player character, and I was talking to some of the girls at the table about it last night. Along with life being a game, another thing that just helps me just really realise that I'm in control of every situation that I am in is that everyone around me is a non-player character. So for me, all of you girls are a non-player character in my life. So I don't mind what you think of me, because I'll continue on my journey always through my life. It's up to me what I go through. And that helps so much when you've got someone who's being rude or nasty or mean, or you feel like maybe they don't like you. They're a non-player character. What they think of you is none of your business. It doesn't matter. When you get that, I've got goosebumps, because this took me a long time to get, girls, and a lot of ups and downs, and a lot of crying, and a lot of blame, and a lot of fighting people, and fighting is just tiring. So if you just understand that a person in your life, if they're not right for you, or it's just a non-player character. Even Julius, who's my husband, who's sharing my journey, he's still a non-player character in my life. He's not affecting what I want to achieve. We're sharing our journey together, and luckily we're sharing the same journey and we're enjoying it. He's my best friend. But at any point, you will separate yourself from certain people in your life, always, with your life. And this even brings us to our children. Like Julius and I raise our children as our best friends, and I don't control my children. I guide them and I teach them, and they learn from me. But my children chose me as a mum. They chose those of you who have children in your life, or you are a mum, or you just are around children, they're clever little things. Like, they know what's going on, and they're here for a reason in their own journey. So for ours and our 18-year-old, for example, he's choosing us as his friend now. He's responsible for his life. So when our kids get to a point that they're on their own, I hope that that we'll be friends. Like, I hope that I'm that much of an influence in their life that they want to keep me in my life. And the reason I say that to you guys is circle of influence. Who are the 5 people in your life that you are around 90% of the time that's influencing your life? This is contagious, like who you are around. And if they're not right for you and where you want to go, you do need to question whether they should be in your life or not. And I know that's like, whoa. Julius wiped his mother from his life because she wasn't right for him and she was affecting his growth. Whether she comes back into his life again down the track, you never know. But for him, he made the decision, not me. It was up to him and his journey, that when she was around, it was affecting him. It was affecting his parenting and affecting who he was as a person, and he didn't want that anymore. It didn't make him feel good, so he made that decision for himself.